In a never-ending quest for a healthy balance of mind and body and good chi, Patty strives to understand how to stay sane by calming the chaos in your body naturally for healthier living, exploring holistic approaches to well-being. Please welcome Patty Kraft.
Good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
How do you feel today? Fabulous. Awesome. How did you feel when you woke up this morning, Mitch? Do you feel rested and energized, or do you feel tired and depleted? Do you feel like a crumbled piece of paper that needs to be ironed? Or do you feel like a blooming flower ready to shine for the day, Carolina? Have you considered how you feel at the end of the day? Is your cup at the end of the day half empty or half full, Jeremy? Maybe if you consider the way we sleep and the way we wake up in the morning, it's not a matter of how hard you worked the day before. It's not a matter of how long you worked or what stresses you took in your daily task of living. It's really all about how we nurture our body, how we feed our body, and how we take care of ourselves. Maybe it's time to take charge, not just of the Zen in your surroundings, but to get the clutter out of your mind and out of your body and get the chi and your internal organs together. Some of that comes from understanding our body and looking at holistic approaches on how to live better. Our bodies are simple organisms made up of organs of all kinds, as we all know. We breathe, we eat, and to understand the simple concepts of functioning, we have to understand how we get fatigued and how our energy can be drained. It's not just the food we eat, but it's some of the things that we process. There's different kinds of philosophy to taking care of yourself. There's Eastern medicine, which is a holistic approach of taking care of your body now and preventing disease and doing preventative medicine with natural homeopathic remedies such as herbs and vitamins and healthy living, incorporating exercise. And there's Western medicine, which only treats the symptoms and is all composed of pharmaceuticals. I choose holistic medicine and alternative medicine. So when I was feeling stressed and fatigued and waking up in the morning feeling like that crumpled piece of paper that needed ironing, but wanting to feel like that flower we've in, I chose to look into alternative medicine, and I found an alternative medicine doctor. In researching a little bit above and beyond what is it that makes me feel this way, I found that it's not just what we eat. I exercise, I go bike riding, I go ballroom dancing, I go to the gym, I eat fruits, vegetables, all of it, but something just wasn't right. Well, in learning more about our bodies, I found a very important function in our body that most of us aren't aware of that, and that is our adrenal system. Our endocrine glands, if none of you or all of you don't remember what they are, play an integral and very important part in regulating how we process our food, how we process all of our environment around us and turn it into energy, how we release our hormones. The adrenal gland is actually located above your kidneys, and it regulates what hormones get released and how food and energy is processed to make you feel good or make you feel ill. So I went to the doctor, and she recommended that above the blood test and urine test that traditional doctors recommend, that I do a saliva test. All right? How many of you have done a saliva test before? Oh, okay, Annette understands that. Well, that's a very interesting test. And if you've not been familiar with a spittoon, this is where you really learn how to spit. So off I went to do my saliva test. It started out first thing in the morning. After not eating all night, I had to start spitting. Not into a cup, mind you, but into a test tube. There was the box with 4 different test tubes. I had to spit 4 different times a day into it. Each time I had to write down everything I ate, every activity that I did. And let me tell you, spitting, if you're not used to it, is not very easy to do, especially when all those bubbles don't count. So there I was, all day long, tied to my house and tied to the test tube for that spit test. Writing down everything I eat, everything I do, I finally submit the test in. A few weeks later, I get that phone call, the tests have arrived. I go to my alternative medicine woman doctor, and she has me do another test, one in which they figure out your magnetic system resonating from the vibrations in your body. In that I come to learn that my endocrine system might be stressed. What do? I practice my qi, I practice good eating. It's all about balancing. And it's all about balancing the thyroid gland, the adrenal gland, and your major internal organs. Well, there are different therapies for that. One of the new therapies available is a therapy called visceral manipulation. What is visceral manipulation? With alternative medicine, there are so many different things that you can do. As we all know, there's acupuncture, there's reflexology, which is the concept of all your nerve endings ending at your foot. But visceral manipulation is the massage of your internal organs. Just when you thought that you were all stressed out and you could just go and get that massage, now you can actually massage your organs. You can actually massage your endocrine system. It is a system of, in the philosophy of massaging all of the cellular system that is in the cavities between your organs that will help you release that qi, release that tension, and have your endocrine system working well again. I urge all of you to look at alternative medicine and holistic medicine as a way to release that tension and that chaos inside your body. Mr. Toastmaster?